Hey everybody, my name is Dan Liberto, and I help people learn to love and accept themselves just the way they are. Today you're joining me in my room, and I'm going to teach you guys the easiest way to meditate. Now this type of meditation is the best for people who have never meditated before, and they're just getting into it, and it's going to be their first few times meditating. Okay? The first thing I want to do is go into the benefits of meditation and what it can do for you and how it can make your life better. So the first thing is that meditation takes your brain from a certain state to a different state. So it takes your brain from a beta wave state into a theta wave state. Okay? And I don't want to get too scientific with it. For me personally, there's less science involved and more just feeling. And so basically what it's done for me is it's made me able to more control and understand my subconscious mind so that I can make changes to my subconscious mind with neuroplasticity and understand my thought patterns easier, so that I can think more in the way, or not think more in the way that I want to. Okay, and so just to go over a few things, meditation has been the most important aspect to my healing. It's been the most important aspect to me learning to love and accept myself, and I think it's really the most important thing that you can do for yourself. We set aside a lot of time every single day, or maybe every other day, to go to the gym to work out our body, or at least, we should be doing that. But we really neglect a lot of the time working out our mind. And that's really what meditation is. It's instead of working out our body, we're working out our mind. Both are equally as important to be healthy and to be a happy person. Okay, so this is your mental workout. That's what meditation is. It's your mental workout. Okay? The goal here really is, the ultimate goal here is to shift from the thinking mind, the constant thinking, ruminating mind, into a space of presence and just being. Just being there, being in the present moment, not thinking about the future, not thinking about the past, not worrying about anything, just being exactly as you are, exactly in this moment. Okay? And this takes practice, this takes patience, and this takes effort. Just how, you're not going to go to the gym for one day and, lift weights, and you're not going to be Arnold Schwarzenegger the second you walk out of the gym. It's the same exact concept. The results take time, but they are, everything that takes time is worth it. Everything that takes time is something special. Okay? And so, getting into that mindset is very critical for meditation. It's not going to be an overnight, deal. I've been meditating for like a year and a half, I think, and I continue to do it every day. I notice the days when I don't do it, but I'm definitely much more in tune with myself, with my body. I can kind of tell like which areas of my body get tight, and I can relax them, because that's part of meditation, is relaxing. There's just so many benefits to it. I mean, I could sit here all day and explain to you what it's done, the benefits of it, but the best thing for you to do is just to try it, to do it yourself, and to give it time. I can't stress that enough. Please give it 3 months. I guarantee if you sit down for 20 minutes every single day for 3 months, your life will be completely changed. You will completely change. I guarantee you. Okay? And so, like I said, like I promised you guys, I'm going to show you the easiest way to meditate. For absolute beginners, the easiest way to meditate. And my personal favorite way. I still meditate like this to this day. And it helps me. It helps guide me. So the easiest way to meditate is with guided meditations. So these are people who actually create meditations that you can follow along to, and they guide you through the meditation process. So step number 1 here is you're going to have to take out your smartphone, okay, and go to the App Store or the Play Store and download an app called Insight Timer. Okay, I'll link to that app. I'll link it to the App Store, and I'll link it to the Play Store in the description below. That is my personal favorite app for meditation. It's got a beautiful community of people on there, and the meditations are amazing. There's a huge selection. It's a really awesome app. And you get little stars when you achieve milestones. So every 10 consecutive days, you get a little star. You know, once you hit a certain amount of meditation days, you get another little star. So you get little rewards. It's pretty fun. It's really cool. I really enjoy it, as you can probably tell. So the first step, yes, is to download the Insight Timer app, which I'll link to below. And then open up the app and select the meditations menu. You'll see there's buttons on the bottom. Select meditation. And then I would recommend meditations from Kenneth Soros. Apologies if I'm butchering his last name. But yeah, that's kind of, he's really good. He's really good. It really depends on what you want to work on though. But for this example, we're working on, my whole channel is really to learn to love and accept yourself, okay? And Kenneth does a stellar job at helping that happen. By the way, I don't know Kenneth personally. I'm not affiliated with him, but yeah, he's awesome. I've heard I've heard him on podcasts. I've heard his meditations, and I just listened to one of his meditations this morning, and he has something special. Okay, so look up Kenneth Soros in the meditation tab, and once you find him, just scroll through the meditations. You can see that they have a certain amount of stars. They have a certain amount of ratings, so you'll see like anywhere from like 4.5 to 4.9, and the star system is kind of, I do go by it. So look for a meditation that is 4.6 or higher, and select a meditation. His I am meditation, so I am, gratitude meditations or confidence meditations, whichever ones you want, whichever one resonates with you. That's the main thing, is look for meditations that resonate with you, okay, and with what you're going through in your current moment in life. Select the correct meditation, okay, and then press the play button, okay, and then what you're going to do is you're gonna, let me show this to you guys. You're gonna sit down, okay, and I hope that you can see my hands. I'm recording this. I need to get a nice camera, but I don't have one at the moment. But I'm recording this with my phone, so hopefully you can see my hands. Now, if you're trying to become more grounded, meaning if you're trying to have less anxiety and more peace and more stillness within yourself, then you take a certain approach with your hands. You face your hands downward. So you go like this, and I hope you can see this, and you face your hands downward, and you set them on your knees facing downward. Okay, that's grounding. Now, traditionally, what you see when you see the movies and stuff like that, and the way people meditate, is they face their palms upward. That is more for the brow chakra. It's more of a intuition type of meditation. So this is for receiving, kind of opening your mind and receiving knowledge, receiving information from your higher self, and basically cultivating a deep understanding. Okay, so you can choose. Do you want your palms facing down? Do you want your palms facing up? Depending on what it is you're trying to achieve and cultivate into your reality. Okay, so yes. So basically, and then what you do is you listen to the meditation, let it guide you. Okay, you can let the meditation guide you. There's really nothing that you need to do in terms of ways you need to think. Okay, this is why guided meditation is so good for beginners, because basically the guide will tell you how to do everything to do. The guide will tell you everything to do, and you're going to find the people, your guides, who you resonate with the most on Insight Timer, and you can just continue to listen to them. Okay, there's no wrong way to meditate, and the first time you do it, do not become discouraged if you feel like you can't do it. This happens to so many people, like most people, I would say, including me, that you're sitting there and you're like, all these thoughts are running through your head, and you're going, I can't do this. Maybe other people can, but I can't. This is not the case. Like I said, going back to the gym example, you go to the gym, you're not going to start benching, 160 pounds right away. That doesn't mean that you can't bench 160 pounds. That means that you're just starting out and you need to start slow and low and work your way up. It's the same exact thing, okay? So do not think that you can't meditate. You just have to give it time and patience, and you will be able to do it, and it will change your life. Okay, so first thing, just sit there, listen to the guided meditation. And what I like to do, and I think what is most beneficial, is to feel my breath and to feel where I'm breathing. Because a lot of the times I notice that I'm breathing into my lungs and I'm not breathing into my belly. Okay, and if you're doing that, then if you're not breathing fully into your belly, what's going to happen is you're going to become ungrounded. Okay, because breathing into your belly, it grounds you and it allows you to be more still. Okay, so when you start breathing, feel the way that you're breathing. Okay, are you breathing fully into your belly, and is it a deep breath? Or are you breathing very superficially, okay, and into your lungs? So then as you do that, you can consciously start breathing into your belly. A full breath and a nice exhale, okay? And there's no wrong way to meditate. The only wrong way to meditate is to not meditate. Okay, that's the only wrong way to do it. Do not feel like there needs to be a certain thing happening, or you need to start meditating and all of a sudden this white beam shoots out of you and you're just like divine consciousness all of a sudden. Okay? That's not how it's going to happen. This takes time, this takes effort, and it takes patience, but you cultivate something so beautiful. Okay? And so, yeah, go through the guided meditation. Start with 5 minutes. Start with 5 minutes a day if you need to, or 10, or 20. Start with whatever feels right for you. Okay, if you feel like you can sit starting for 20 minutes, then sit for 20 minutes. If you feel like, okay, 5 minutes is like all you can do, then that's fine too. Okay, start with, all that matters is that you start. That's all that matters. All that matters is that you start, okay? So start with whatever time feels good to you, and then work your way up, okay, with your own time, at your own accord, to 20 minutes a day. Okay, if you feel like you need to do more, there's been times where I do 40 minutes a day. Okay, when I'm kind of more stressed out, when I'm kind of processing new information, when there's new things coming into my life, I meditate for more than 20 minutes a day. I meditate for 40 minutes. And so you kind of, along with your schedule, work with how much you're going to meditate. Okay, so you can't meditate too much, and you can meditate too little by not meditating at all. I wouldn't really be sharing this with you guys if it really hasn't changed everything for me. I really care about my YouTube subscribers and I care about my viewers, and I really want to share with you guys what has helped change my life, and that's why I'm doing this. So yeah, that's pretty much it on the meditation. One last thing I forgot to mention is I kind of like to create a little ritual too for when I get into my meditative space. You know, I do it either in the morning or at nighttime. And what I like to do personally is light some candles. Light a nice candle, and so to create a little bit of ambiance, if you will. And so I light a nice little candle, and you know, a lot of the time I'll have my crystals with me. You know, none of this is really necessary, but it's kind of nice to kind of, you know, have a little ritual, you know, a little space that you can come to and just let go and process. Okay, and so this is why I create that little ritual, and yeah, it really centers me and it really grounds me, and I know that it will do that for you guys as well. All you have to do is take action and get started doing it, and watch your life change day by day. Okay, so I hope this helped you guys. Comment below if you have any questions, and I will be happy to help you. Much love. Namaste.